Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have a 1952 United States $quarter proof coin. And so this is the back or reverse of it. And if we kind of tip it up a little bit, you can see all the features of these, see the amazing features in these wings. And you can, if I hold the pen over it, you can actually see the pen reflected in it. You can see the color of my camera above it. And this is a proof coin, and it's incredibly shiny, and it just has much more detail than you're normally going to see in a coin that you get that's been circulated. Now, you look at the feather, and then you look at these, how these arrows are set up, and you look at how these leaves actually have some shape to them, and the tail comes down underneath the arrows, and the feet here, and the binding ribbon on the arrows you can see between the legs. This is just a beautiful coin. If we flip it over onto the side, you can see it's already acquiring a little bit of a patina, and it's all there's no copper in this one. This is 90%. Well, it's 90% silver. Let me put it that way. It's not the post 1964 coins. And if we look at the front, we can see it's developing kind of a lot of patina here. And we want to get it in just such a light so that we can see the shine. And this over here is something that you'll see in these coins, just as it kind of develops a patina over time. And you can see how it kind of, that you can actually see my pen over here. This is way different. Now, when you say how different is this proof coin from the other coins of that era, well, let's just take a look at it. And this is another silver coin. It's a 1964. And you can see on a 1964, you get a little bit of light there. And this is just a circulated coin. It's a 64 quarter. And you don't have anywhere near the definition in the eagle on the back, and you see it's still silver. And then if we look at one that's almost uncirculated, like this Kennedy 1964 half, we see we can get quite a shine on this one and can almost see the pen, but it's certainly in no way the same shape. I mean, in the same kind of, look how the finger kind of, so that's how you can tell a proof coin in many cases. So this is the 1952 U.S. quarter proof coin. Now, in 1950, they had reintroduced proof coins. So there were no U.S. proof coins between 1942 and 1950. So for 41 through 49, for 43 through 49, you weren't able to get a proof coin. They came out again in 1950, and they weren't sure how they would be, taken by the collectors. And it turns out that they just collectors couldn't get enough of the proof coins in 1950. They made 51,386, and so in 1951, they said, well, let's make more, and they made 57,000. So they went from 51,050 to 57,051, and they still sold them all out. So they said, in 52, they said, let's make some real money. If people are buying these and collecting them, and we don't actually have to, they're never probably going to get put into circulation. So in 1952, they went up to almost 82,000 from 57,000 proof quarters. 1953, 128,800. 1954, 233,000. So when they reintroduced these after World War II and reintroduced them in 1950, they just took off in terms of how many people were buying. Prior to 1943, when the other ones had come out, the last version in 1942, 21,000. 1941, 15,000. 1940, 11,000. 1939, 9,000 or 8,700. So what happened was after World War II and after they reintroduced the proof coins just took off. And so this is one of them. Now, this proof coin is probably what you'd label as a maybe a 63 or MS63 or MS64, somewhere in that range. And those are valued by NGC at somewhere in the $30 to $50 range. And so this coin itself, just this little quarter here, um, has a value of about $30 to $50. You can frequently find these at a dealer for somewhere in the $30 range, sometimes a little bit under 30. And they do seem to be holding their value, at least lately. If you get one that's slightly better than this, there's two grades that are up. This is a proof grade. Then there is a cameo grade, in which start minimum in not great shape in the 40s and go up to about $2,000 for a MS68. And then there's a ultra cameo, which start at $2,000 and go up to about $11,000 at MS68. So these coins can be incredibly valuable, and there are auction values on NGC. But in this particular one, this one is probably worth in the $30 to $50 range. In fact, I think we borrowed this from the local coin shop, Twin City Gold, and Twin City Gold had it listed for $32. So look for these. If you find one that you don't have to buy or somebody has it in their collection, these are great coins to have, and you can tell exactly whether it's a proof coin or not simply by looking at the shine. And there's no way that this shine could ever come in an uncirculated, even an almost uncirculated, because they just polish them differently, and you'll never get this kind of shine on an uncirculated coin. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Good luck coin hunting out there, and maybe, just maybe, somebody will give you a gift or let you borrow a 1952 proof Washington quarter. Have a great day from DC Coin World International Coin Channel.